Welcome to Inside UNA Basketball. Here are your hosts, Coach Bobby Champagne and J.D. Byers.
Welcome to Inside UNA Basketball, everybody. J.D. Byers, your host, with the head coach of the UNA Lions, Coach Bobby Champagne. And we've got some highlights today. Got two Lions Lair segments, a lot to cover. We're going to introduce you to Luke Corkery, the freshman out of New Zealand, also the Muscle Shoals senior, Warwick Maston, a little later on in the broadcast, and highlights from that Christian Brothers game. Got them at our place, a big crowd, almost 1,600.
Yeah, great crowd. Great crowd. It was senior night. It was last night that this team would be playing in Flowers Hall. The fans have been great all year. And it was a great first half. There was a lot of excitement going on in that first half, and unfortunately we just couldn't keep it going in that second half. But boy, I was really excited to start the game and really enjoyed the fans all season long.
Well, they got into it and had a good reason to over that first 20 minutes. You said it was a tale of two halves, essentially. Carried a 13-point first half lead into the locker room.
Yeah, we did a great job in the first half, taking their two very good players, Warner and Dennis, out of it, and all of our guys really contributed in that first 20 minutes. Just unfortunate in the second half that we went through a drought, and Christian Brothers took advantage of it.
We won the turnover battle, too, on a 2-to-1 ratio. They committed like 12, us 6. They got 8 points, though, off our 6 turnovers, and that was a part of it. Also at the foul line late, Scott Dennis, 14 of 14. He has to be in the running for that Gulf South Conference Player of the Year. He had a triple-double against West Georgia for Christian Brothers earlier in the year.
He's definitely a good player. I think there's about 6 or 7 guys in our league that could be the Player of the Year. Theron Jenkins has to be in the running for that. I think Beaumont Beasley has got to be in consideration for an all-league nomination. There's probably about 15 guys, and unfortunately only 10 are going to be on the all-conference team, so shows how good our league is.
It'd be interesting to see who the freshman of the year is. Nathan Spear coming off a 22-point effort at Delta State. Last year, it was one of the UNA Lions in West Long. Speaking of Beasley and Theron Jenkins, we had 3 in double digits in the game against Christian Brothers. 25 for Beaumont Beasley, 5 rebounds, 12 points for Theron Jenkins, and 11 for West Long. He comes off the bench and has 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, I thought those 3 guys really contributed offensively. We needed to get some defensive rebounds in the second half and needed to knock down some shots. That stretch where we went through 6 minutes or so without scoring, we got good looks and just didn't knock them down. Sometimes that happens. Talk about freshman of the year. I think Nathan Spear has had a very good year. He and the young man from Huntsville and the guy from West Georgia, I think, are going to be the 3 guys in consideration. So we'll see how it goes. We've got 1 game left on the season, and so it'll be interesting how coaches vote.
Coming up, the highlights in the first half of UNA versus Christian Brothers, a game that went down at Flowers Hall in front of 1,593 fans. But first, our first Lions Lair segment presented by CB&S Bank. We want to introduce you to a freshman out of New Zealand, Luke Corkery. Time for that Lions Lair segment here on Inside UNA Basketball. Welcome back to the program, everybody. J.D. Byers along with number 21 on the UNA basketball team, talking about Luke Corkery. And Luke Corkery in his first year. Luke, you're a sophomore academically on the court of freshman.
Yeah, just turned into a sophomore. I've been here for 2 semesters. I redshirted the first semester of last season.
And may have some changes academically. You're a sports management major, may change that?
Yeah, I decided to go to sports management, but I'm thinking about changing my major to something in business, maybe finance or marketing. I'm not too sure yet.
Well, your GPA's up there. I know you had a great academic career in high school.
Yeah, I was all right. I was a bit lucky. I think I had a 3.8 first semester and a 4.0 last semester. So yeah.
That's tremendous. Luke Corkery here from New Zealand, out of Napier. Talk about your high school basketball, obviously big down to that part. We've had a lot of players from Australia here at UNA.
I think basketball is not as big in New Zealand as it is in Australia. I came from quite a small high school, only about 450 people, and the gym was pretty small. But it's just good to be over here, and it's a lot bigger over here. It's followed a lot more over here.
Your roommate, somebody also from down under, not from New Zealand, but Nathan Spear. You guys get along very well.
Yeah, we get along well. Considering we're from the same part of the world, it's always good to have someone else that you can relate to over here.
Being a younger player, some of our post players who are back, including a transfer in Theron Jenkins, talk about your role as you come in off the bench, giving us some quality minutes. A lot of folks in basketball talk about the difference of having an energy guy, and that's something you bring in, a very physical presence down on the post.
When I get in the game, I'm just trying to give as much energy as possible, just rebound the basketball and defend. and just trying to learn from those older guys in practice and try and get better every day. Yeah.
Well, Luke Corkery here is our guest on the Lions Lair segment. Going forward, a lot of basketball to play. This team, though, seems to be really coming together. We had a big win down at West Georgia, a ranked opponent, put only their second loss of the year on them. This team's capable of a lot.
Oh yeah, we should go far. We just got to keep moving forward each training and getting better and better. Keep staying positive, and we could go far.
Luke Corkery, our guest on the Lions Lair. Thanks a bunch. Best of luck on the court and in the classroom.
Thank you very much.
The sports management major could be changing that, so I hope you enjoyed meeting Luke Corkery. We're coming right back on the show right after this.
Inside UNA Basketball is brought to you by Williams Cleaners and Ray Miller Buick GMC.
Hey folks, Cale Bragwell, Sales Manager, Ray Miller Buick GMC. At Ray Miller, we are your exclusive Carfax Advantage dealer. With a vehicle history report available on every car in stock, you can buy with confidence. Not only will we provide you with a vehicle history report on our vehicles, but if you're thinking about buying from another dealer or even an individual, we'll give you a report on that vehicle also. Right in front of Walmart, Ray Miller, come see us.
Daddy, can I get a puppy, please?
Okay, Sammy.
It's bedtime.
Oh, 10 more minutes, please.
10 more.
Yes, please. Hey, Daddy, will you buy some alcohol for my party tonight? We'll be right here at the house. You can even take the keys. Please?
Absolutely not.
Each time I turn around.
Never let me have anything.
Don't be a pushover.
I hate you.
Be a parent. Prevent. Don't provide alcohol to minors.
Whether it's purple and gold or any other color, Simpson's Body Shop now has 3 locations to help you get that damaged car repaired, painted, and back on the road. They're located at Cox Boulevard in Sheffield and Highway 72 in Killen and Broadway Street in Florence. Choose one and rest assured that you've chosen the right professionals for the job. 3 generations, 3 brothers, 3 locations since 1981. Simpson's is there for you 24 hours a day. For towing and repair, Simpson's gets it right the first time. The reputation of Simpson's Collision and Repair speaks for itself. Those Simpson boys say go Lions.
When I go to see my bank, they know me by name.
I go to a place with banking the way it should be.
My bank has convenience and great service.
I love that it's a community bank.
My bank says yes to lending.
Our bank is CB&S Bank.
It's banking the way it should be.
Football and food go together. Montague's menu offers a variety of game day edibles like the cheesesteak, specialty burgers, the specialty Reuben, and even Polish dogs. For the health conscious, there's a salad menu too. Montague's, corner of Pine and Chisholm in Florence.
Frostbite Frozen Treats, just blocks from the stadium, offers a unique experience. Next to Montague's, at the corner of Pine and Chisholm, it's customizable frozen yogurt. When the cup is full, the toppings are close by, and then it's just a matter of weighing and paying. Frostbite, next to Montague's and on Facebook.
Welcome back to Inside UNA Basketball. You're about to see some highlights from UNA versus Christian Brothers at Flowers Hall. UNA looking for win number 15 in this one. Christian Brothers comes in. One poll had them at 11, the other 13th in America. And, Coach, getting into this one, we shoot pretty good in the first half, about 58%.
We shot it well in the first half. We knew we had to get off to a good start. We hadn't played very well over in Memphis when we played them earlier in the season. Knew that we needed to concentrate on Warner and Dennis and their Princeton-style offense, and I thought we did a good job of getting transition baskets and getting the pace of the game where we wanted it on both ends of the floor. And the first half was a very good half. It was senior night for us, so you'll see early on we had 5 seniors. They all start. Matthew Daniels, our senior student assistant, was also honored before the game, so really happy for those young men.
We also shot 56% from the three-point line. Let's get into the highlights. Look for the Lions to put down a barrage of threes in the first half. We made 9 in the first 20 minutes out of 16 tries, hit 12 overall against Christian Brothers, and there are those seniors with their families at Flowers Hall just before tip-off in this one. A great night to get to see those guys, kind of emotional too as they wave to the crowd. There's Matt Daniels. And UNA in the gray, Christian Brothers, the road team in the red, and UNA hits one from the corner. Theron Jenkins gets us started.
Got off to a good start. You know, there's a lot of emotion for senior night, and you know, Sam Buxton, his grandmother and grandfather from Gibraltar come in. and everybody's really excited. The crowd was electric in Flowers Hall. We get it going early, and that was good to see Sam getting us going. He hit a couple threes, I believe, in the first half.
Sam Buxton hit 2 on the night. You saw Theron Jenkins get us started. He hit 2 3-pointers on the night as well. And there's the inbound. Beaumont Beasley working underneath the UNA bucket. We're down 3 right here, but the Lions are about to put together a run.
Yeah, we did a really good job. There's Sam burying another one. We go inside out. Same as the last possession. We go inside, they double, and we do a good job of getting it back out. This was the big key right here, was boxing out and getting a rebound. And here we are in transition before Christian Brothers defense is set. We have to take advantage of that as much as possible. We've got a little bit quicker team than a lot of teams in our league, and really need to take advantage of that.
Nick Luttrell, a good stop there. Only 4 rebounds on the night, a half dozen points, but the Lions get back on offense here.
The other thing in this game that I thought we did a good job of was controlling the tempo, making Christian Brothers play fast on their end, and us getting the shots that we wanted on our end.
As Wes Long is going to come into the game for North Alabama. We shot 58% in the first half. Christian Brothers 48%. We got 31 looks at the bucket. They took 25 shots in the first 20 minutes.
We did a much better job of keeping. They only had 1 offensive rebound, I believe, in the first half, maybe 2, and we got the shots that we wanted in this game. So, and that's why we shot such a good percentage.
There's Beaumont Beasley hitting from 3, the senior out of Kansas City, and inbounding it again underneath our own bucket, trying to add to some points, and this time 1 from the corner. Beaumont hits another tray.
He had a big crowd there. His mom, dad, grandfather, 2 brothers, aunt, uncle. They all came in from Kansas City, Atlanta, South Florida. He had people from everywhere coming for his senior night, and he really didn't disappoint him.
Good jump stop in the paint. Theron Jenkins going sideways. Great touch, knows where he's at, puts it in one-handed for 2 and 1 headed to the line.
Yeah, we got to the free throw line a lot. Christian Brothers is a team that doesn't foul a whole lot. And we got to the free throw line in the first half, didn't get there much in the second half. Wes Long shooting the ball well. Thought that was a good job there, where we got in there and crowded the guy. And again, a transition basket.
Halfway through the first half, we're up 5 at this point. Make it 7.
We got up the floor way before Christian Brothers defense got set, and we're going to have to do that as much as possible the remaining games of the season.
Well, here's Nathan Spear. He hit a 3-pointer in this one. Played 8 minutes. Running the point for North Alabama. Warwick Maston, good crossover dribble, has a great move in the paint to put this one in.
Can't believe that no foul called on that, but you know, they were letting us play. Nathan Spear comes in as a freshman in a big game, and he sometimes doesn't play with a whole lot of confidence, but he has been playing with confidence as of late. Luttrell is that's key for us. Him getting offensive rebounds and putbacks are big. He did that in the Delta State game following this game, and he did it in the Huntsville game as well early in the season.
7 minutes to go. We're only up 1. We're going to take a 13-point lead, though, into the locker room. So the Lions putting together some points, good possessions here, and some stops defensively.
Yeah, these last 6-7 minutes of this half, we really did a good job of executing our offense and shutting them down defensively. And so that's what we're hoping to have. There's a steal by Jenkins. He leads us in steals. West finishing in the transition, converting turnovers into easy baskets is what we've been trying to emphasize all season long.
Jenkins averages 2 steals a game, and usually those turn into points. He's so quick on the fast break. Most of them caused out beyond the arc, so he streaks to the bucket. Here he comes up with the rebound, feeds it down to Beaumont Beasley.
And getting down the floor before Christian Brothers gets set, it's kind of a theme for this first half, where everybody is playing defense, rebounding the basketball. Tough shot by Scott, and there's Beasley with the rebound, and he's going to get up the floor before Christian Brothers gets set. Wes Long, when his feet are set, is a very good shooter.
He likes the catch and shoot. Had 3 3-pointers on the night, made 3 of 5, scored in double digits, had 11. The sophomore out of Summertown, Tennessee. Now Beaumont going to slow the pace just a bit as we have built a 10-point lead.
Right now we're running a play we call shooter, and they switch the screens. But Theron Jenkins has got a guy one-on-one, and he's been a pretty good player all season for us. He and 31 for Christian Brothers lead the league in double-doubles.
Had a guy in his face there, feels comfortable from that side of the wing. This is great. Everybody stays in their lanes, sets it up. Theron Jenkins working at the top of the key with 2:40 to go in the first half.
We're playing with a pretty big lineup. Sam has played the power forward position most of the year, and now he's out there on the wing. Has one of those shots that when he took it, really said no, and then when it went in, good shot.
45-32, the Lions shoot 58.1% in the first half and take a nice lead into the locker room. That crowd was ecstatic in the first half. I got to call the game on the radio with Kevin Johnson, one of my old colleagues. Used to do color many times. We don't get to hook up as much, and it was exciting to hear all that crowd noise.
Great game for our fans, great half for our players, and really excited to have such emotion in Flowers Hall.
When we come back, Lions Lair segment number 2, you'll get to meet the senior out of Muscle Shoals, Warwick Maston, who wears number 22 for the Lions. That when we return on Inside UNA Basketball.
Inside UNA Basketball is brought to you by Williams Cleaners and Ray Miller Buick GMC.
Hi folks, I'm Vic Ragsdale, new car sales manager at Ray Miller Buick GMC. I want to tell you about the 2012 Buick LaCrosse with the all-new E-Assist engine. This vehicle achieves 36 miles per gallon on the highway, 25 miles per gallon in town, which makes this vehicle the most fuel-efficient sedan in its class. Come see us at Ray Miller Buick GMC, 246 Cox Creek Parkway.
We're the Glenn family, and everyone at CB&S Bank knows our name.
When we wanted to add on to our house because we needed more space, CB&S Bank said yes to our loan.
As a community bank, they care about our community and helping it grow.
Now that's banking the way it should be.
Hey, Rick and Tony Valentino here, urging you to come to Flowers Hall this year and support Bobby Champagne and the UNA Lions basketball team in their quest for a Division II national championship. Catch all the action and the excitement. Hey, UNA basketball! That's what I'm talking about!
Me and my buddies support Little Steve's because Little Steve supports UNA. Look at this, you can't beat this line of pride.
I shop at Little Steve's because the people are always real nice and they got my favorite water.
I love Little Steve's because it's near campus and they take the main card.
And I love Little Steve's because he supports our team, so we like to support Little Steve's.
I support Little Steve's because Little Steve's supports us.
I support Little Steve's because I believe in family-owned businesses, and Little Steve's is one of the remaining few in the area.
UNA loves Little Steve's!
Football and food go together. Montague's menu offers a variety of game day edibles like the cheesesteak, specialty burgers, the specialty Reuben, and even Polish dogs. For the health conscious, there's a salad menu too. Montague's, corner of Pine and Chisholm in Florence.
Frostbite Frozen Treats, just blocks from the stadium, offers a unique experience. Next to Montague's, at the corner of Pine and Chisholm, it's customizable frozen yogurt. When the cup is full, the toppings are close by, and then it's just a matter of weighing and paying. Frostbite, next to Montague's, and on Facebook.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Time for the Lions Lair segment, as you see there, presented by CB&S Bank. You get to meet one of the UNA players. This guy's been around for a while. Actually started over at Northwest Shoals Community College, but a familiar face to the Shoals area. A native of Muscle Shoals, a former Trojan, Warwick Maston, who wears number 22. Welcome in, Warwick.
Glad to be here.
You have a role here. Everybody talks about their role on a team, what they come in to do. I talk about a role here for Warwick Maston, and you almost got to say pick one. Because you can get to the rim, you can shoot the three, you hustle on defense. So much you can do in here, and it means a lot to you to do everything.
Yeah, well, really, I think my role is, from Champagne's point of view, is just play hard and what he been on me for the past couple of games is rebounding a bit. Because I feel like my role is to play hard on defense, hit the open jump shot, take it to the hole, get my teammates open, and defend the rebound.
Warwick Maston, we just mentioned from Muscle Shoals. What's it like to be able to play, though, so close to home? I know a lot of folks are able to come see you play, and when they do, it's very exciting. The guy can get up so high to the rim. It's impressive. It's worth coming out. I promise you, worth the price of admission. But to be able to play close at home, what does it mean to you?
Man, it means a whole lot because it makes me feel more welcome like I was in high school. That feeling you get is just when you know everybody in the stands is watching you. It makes you feel. It makes me calm down before the game because sometimes I be so nervous, and when I come out and I see a bunch of people I know, it makes me feel at home.
Athletically, here on this squad, this group of guys this year, a lot of seniors, What's a successful season for you? What's it going to take here? Because you've been around the program. It's your final season. What do you want to see happen by the end of the year?
Hopefully, I mean, we want to go all the way, win another championship, but I feel like the way we can be successful is everybody play hard night in, night out, defend and rebound, and we'll have a chance to do something special here.
There's flashes of greatness, and we've had some big wins this season already. You know, when you talk about your role and to do your best, sometimes it's it's one guy's night, sometimes it's another guy's night. You mentioned something key, though, is just to play hard every night. It takes that kind of hustle on both ends of the court.
Yes, especially the way this league is set up now. There's not that many teams like it was last year. So if we play hard night in and night out, our chances of being one of the top teams in GSC are very good.
Let's talk about your roles professionally, sports management, coaching. Your major here at the University of North Alabama. Where do you want to go from here? Because one day the athletics will be over.
Yeah, of course I would like to take basketball as far as it take me on in life, but whenever that ends, being in high school, being around, working with kids and all the time, I got 2 younger brothers, and they always ask me about how can they get better in basketball. It's just telling them stuff and other kids stuff. It just made me feel like I can hopefully be a good coach one day and just having the ability to work with kids, because I've been doing since I was little by having 2 younger brothers.
I think those 2 younger brothers are asking the right guy, too. Warwick Masterton, and confident you'd be a great coach, too, as well. On the court, off the court, just a class act here and a great representative of University of North Alabama athletics. When we say we graduate champions, he's one of them. Warwick, thanks for joining us here on the program.
Glad to be here.
That's our Lions Lair segment presented by CB&S Bank. We've got more great basketball highlights. We'll get to those when we come back on the program. You stay with us.
Inside UNA Basketball is brought to you by Williams Cleaners and Ray Miller Buick GMC.
Daddy, can I get a puppy, please?
Okay, Sammy. It's bedtime.
Oh, 10 more minutes, please.
10 more.
Yes. Please. Hey, Daddy. Will you buy some alcohol for my party tonight? We'll be right here at the house. You can even take the keys. Please?
Absolutely not.
Each time I turn around. Never let me have anything.
Don't be a pushover.
Hate you.
Be a parent. Prevent. Don't provide alcohol to minors.
Whether it's purple and gold or any other color, Simpson's Body Shop now has 3 locations to help you get that damaged car repaired, painted, and back on the road. They're located at Cox Boulevard in Sheffield and Highway 72 in Killen and Broadway Street in Florence. Choose one and rest assured that you've chosen the right professionals for the job. 3 generations, 3 brothers, 3 locations since 1981. Simpson's is there for you 24 hours a day. For towing and repair, Simpson's gets it right the first time. The reputation of Simpson's Collision and Repair speaks for itself. Those Simpson boys say go Lions.
Hey, Rick and Tony Valentino here, urging you to come to Flowers Hall this year and support Bobby Champagne and the UNA Lions basketball team in their quest for a Division II national championship. Catch all the action and the excitement. Hey, UNA basketball! That's what I'm talking about!
We love Little Steve's.
Me and my buddies support Little Steve's because Little Steve's supports UNA. Look at this, you can't beat this line pride.
I shop at Little Steve's because the people are always real nice and they got my favorite water.
I love Little Steve's because it's near campus and they take the main card.
And I love Little Steve's because he supports our team, so we like to support Little Steve's.
I support Little Steve's because Little Steve's supports us.
I support Little Steve's because I believe in family-owned businesses, and Little Steve's is one of the remaining few in the area.
UNA loves Little Steve's.
Welcome back to Inside UNA Basketball. The Lions with a 13-point halftime lead, 45-32 on top of the Buccaneers at the half. Feeling pretty good here, talking about adjustments, but I know you had to address it at the half that they're going to come out and give you all you want.
Oh, you know they're going to come out. They're a top-ranked team. They were number 1 in the region when we played that game and have 2 very good players. So you knew they were going to make a run, and you hope you can bottle up the energy and what you did in the first half and carry it to the second half. Sometimes that's really hard to do.
Let's get into the second half highlights here. The final 20 minutes of the Lions versus the Buccaneers at Flowers. This time the Lions working towards the bucket to our left, but we only shot 29% in the second half.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to get to see a whole lot of highlights. We, for 7 minutes of the game, we didn't score any baskets. I was happy that we went inside early. You notice that Christian Brothers didn't double down in the post like they did in the first half, and so they made some adjustments defensively that kind of took us out. Also, you notice we're walking the ball up the floor. In the first half, it was transition basket after transition basket.
Beaumont Beasley looking for an and one there. The Lions getting outscored, though, in the second half, 55-29, had a 13-point halftime lead. And that drought hurt, 6 minutes, 40 seconds without a score in this one. But still won the turnover margin and hung with them rebounding.
Yeah, that play there where Beaumont scores a basket, that was a tough play. I tried to get our guys going a little bit with some emotion, and the official didn't like it too much. But, hey, you know, our guys always play hard, and we battled. And Jenkins, I thought, played hard throughout the game. Beasley played hard. I probably should have got Beasley some rest. But, you know, you got to go with the horses that got you there.
Coming up on the halfway mark in the second half, that's when Christian Brothers would tie it at 60, then go on a run. Here's a three-point effort by the Lions. Wes Long hits his third three-pointer of the game. He had 11 on the night, went 3 of 5 from the arc.
Really good job of executing and getting the shot that we needed to. We're down 10 right now with 4 minutes to go, and Christian Brothers is a hard team to come back on. But we do a good job of getting a basket right here. I thought we did a great job of getting our press set as well. We get to where we're down 6 or 7. It's not on the highlights, and they shoot a 1-and-1 and miss the front end. We do a poor job of boxing out and getting it, and that really took a lot of wind out of our sail. There's Warwick Maston, you saw in the Lions layer. Been playing good as a senior. That was really his only three-pointer of the night, I believe. And we really need Warwick to step up for us if we're going to be successful in this conference tournament that's coming up.
Warwick had 9 points, 38 minutes, was only 1 of 8 from three-point land. Sam Buxton, who opened with 2 3-pointers in the first half, gets points there as we go into a timeout. And the Lions trying to get the ball back here. You see down 81-70 with 1:16 to play.
Yeah, that was the possession right before that where we had the 1-on-1. Spear, that's I think his only three-pointer of the night as well. And need him as a freshman to step up for us on the offensive end as much as possible.
After this game, we would go down to Delta State, get to 15-10 on the year, rebounding after a loss to Christian Brothers. The win, 83-69. We shot 44% there, had 12 three-pointers down at their arena in Cleveland. Had 5 block shots, came up with 9 steals. Great hustle. Just about everybody played, and just about everybody scored.
Yeah, it was a great game down in Cleveland, Mississippi. That's a tough place to play. You sweep Delta State, you sweep West Georgia, and you sweep Valdosta during the Gulf South Conference. It's a pretty good year when you can do that.
Spear had 22 points, added 4 trays on the night, 2 assists, 21 minutes. Theron Jenkins almost a double-double. He had 18 points, 9 rebounds. Now we look towards the Gulf South Conference tournament heading down to the Gulf.
It's going to be real exciting. We'll probably play West Georgia or West Florida in the first round, and it should be a great weekend of basketball down there.
Going down to Niceville, of course, the regular season finale will take place over at Spraggins Hall in Huntsville, taking on the Chargers of UAH. That'll be the regular season finale, and they're the regular season champs in the Gulf South Conference. Then we'll do it tournament style down in Niceville.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun week here. So like to thank the fans for their support all season and our sponsors this year. It's been a tremendous year, and we look to have a few more games on the schedule.
Also, if you'd like more information on tickets and passes to the tournament, RoarLions.com. You can find out how to get the multi-day tournament passes there as well. They're real easy to get. You can get them through our website or online at the GulfSouthConference.org website. Hope you enjoyed the show and a great season of Inside UNA Basketball. For Bobby Champagne, I'm J.D. Byers.